What's good, Josh? I'm Makai. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense you know what to do. And the most famous NBA debate is back in the news. Every time LeBron does anything significant in his career, the GOAT debate comes back up. Who's the GOAT, LeBron or MJ? And it's been happening really for my entire life, really. My life spent watching NBA, of course, which is only about, maybe 8-10 years, but that's besides the point. It seems every couple of months we come back to this, because LeBron's hitting a bunch of milestones rapidly at this point in his career. The stats are starting to stack up, the playoff stats, the regular season stats, championships are coming, and he's always in the MVP race, and, his accolades are stacking up. So, it's not a bad debate to have, but all NBA fans need to be honest with themselves. There will never be one consensus GOAT. And I made this video a couple months back, but since the new debate is out and LeBron about to get his 4th ring, it looks like it's like people just aren't content with just realizing that it's all opinion based. There's no one stat that can prove somebody is the greatest of all time. Whoever's the greatest of all time is strictly opinion based. It's strictly who you believe in your heart. There's nothing you can say to convince somebody who thinks Jordan is the GOAT that LeBron is the GOAT. Vice versa. You can't say, oh, Jordan has 6 rings. Jordan went 6-0 in the finals. Somebody who thinks LeBron is the GOAT is gonna say, oh, but LeBron has 4 MVPs. Jordan couldn't pass like LeBron. There's always gonna be arguments for that, and it goes by era as well. Like there's an era of people that believe that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT. That believe Will Chamberlain is the GOAT. Bill Russell's the GOAT. There's a lot of people that believe that. And, it's out with the old and with the new. Because before Jordan, there was somebody. Before that somebody, there's another person. And, LeBron just happens to be the next person up. I'm pretty sure back in the, when Jordan was dominating, the older head fans were like, no, Jordan can never be the GOAT. It's Kareem. It's Bill Russell. It's Will Chamberlain. Like, there's always going to be, backlash about it. But there's no reason for that debate to be had anymore because it's literally just an opinion. Like I said, there's no stat. You can prove somebody's a better scorer than somebody. Kevin Durant is a better scorer than Patrick Beverly. That's a fact. You have stats to prove that. You can't prove somebody is, greater. They both have had great careers. Like you can choose, pick and choose certain careers against others. Like you can say that LeBron has had a better career than Paul Pierce. Of course you can say that. But when it comes to, players of LeBron and Jordan's stature, they both have had impeccable careers. Jordan, 6 championships, 5 MVPs, 6 finals MVPs. Like LeBron, 3 championships, about to be 4 MVPs, 3 finals MVPs. Like they both had great, amazing careers. And, another thing, I swear, every time I turn on, First Take or Undisputed, and I like Undisputed. I don't know so much about First Take. I just watch it for Stephen A. Smith even making me laugh and stuff. But they're always discussing who's the GOAT. And Stephen A. had a comment earlier about the GOAT debate that just didn't sit right with a lot of NBA fans. And he said LeBron will never be the GOAT because of the era he played in. Because he plays in the softest era in NBA history. And, this is a ridiculous take. I hate the whole era argument because it's like you can't blame somebody for how the rules changed when they started playing. You can only play in the league that you were born into. And I'm pretty sure that today's league is more talented than back then. Because you got to look at the talent that LeBron has to face, and I'm not going to get into all of that. All I'm saying is that whole era debate, you can't blame somebody for being born years later. You can't blame the NBA for changing the rules. Like, you just can't blame them for that. And another thing, if today's era is so soft and the defense was better back then how come there's no hand checking now and people still get locked now? Because does that make Kawhi a better defender than Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen? Because he's locking dudes down without hand checking? Exactly, you wouldn't say something like that. But there's an argument to be made for that, but that's, you wouldn't say things like that. But yeah, and the GOAT debate is really just back in full swing. And personally, it also depends on who you watch as a kid, who you watch growing up. Because I'm 18 years old. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Jordan's the GOAT. He's the best I ever seen. I didn't see anything. All I've seen is highlights. I didn't live through that. I didn't live through the momentum and the magic that was Jordan. All I've seen is LeBron and what he's done and all this amazing career he's had. 17 years, never took a step back, never slowed down. Maybe in 2019 because of the groin injury, but you know how that go. But yeah, it goes by who you've seen. Like, you really expect a bunch of kids to be like, oh, Jordan's the GOAT. Well, he's better than LeBron. They didn't watch LeBron. How are you going to expect them to support somebody they didn't watch? I mean, they didn't watch Jordan. How are you going to expect them to support somebody they didn't even watch? It doesn't make any kind of sense. But yeah, like, the GOAT debate, I know it's going to happen forever and there's nothing I can do to stop it, but, you know, you can't convince somebody that one person had a greater career. You can't convince somebody that somebody was better. There's just opinions, and then some things are facts, but you can't throw facts in an opinion and wouldn't make it an opinion anymore. But yeah, this is just a quick little video on my thoughts on the whole GOAT debate. There is no NBA GOAT. It's just whoever you pick. It's your own opinion. There's no stat to prove that. I've said that many times, but I just had to do this quick video real fast to just, let my thoughts out on the whole GOAT thing. I'm not saying LeBron's the GOAT. I'm not saying Jordan's the GOAT. They're both great players. They both had amazing careers. I'm not taking anything away from them. There is no GOAT. It's just whoever you like. But yeah, if you stayed to the end of this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.